Y'all, Natalie is showing up to my door at, 7 o'clock at night unannounced with a bundt cake because I got a new job and passed a board. Like, she's just the absolute freaking sweetest. So I finally went and did something that I've been saying I'm gonna do for a while now and just haven't pulled the trigger on it. I bought TBR cards. It's from a brand called From Your Shelf on Etsy. I will link them below. These are like so cute. I have not read the prompts, but I'm excited. I'm normally a mood reader, so I'll be like setting out books and then realize I don't want to read any of those and I pick what I want to read at the moment, but we're gonna try to be a little more structured. So we're gonna try to pick the books that I'm gonna read for the rest of January and beginning of February. I'm gonna pick 3. Look how cute. I'm just gonna shuffle my cards. I have not read them yet, so I have no idea what's on them. But let's pick 3 random cards. Let's go with this one. Okay, read a book with your favorite color on the cover. Okay, we'll have to figure out what that is. It's gonna be pink or navy blue. So do I have a pink book? I do have a pink book. I do have a pink book over there. We'll get them in just a second. Okay, my next one, this one. Read the smallest book on my shelf. I think I know which one that is. Okay, well, we gotta pick one more, and I'm so freaking excited. Okay, read the oldest published book on my shelf. That's... No, I think I know what it is. But I will double check. So I'm gonna put these in here face down and we'll just pick from the top next time. And look how cute these are. But I gotta pick these 3 books and we'll get back. Good morning, happy Friday. This weekend, all of a sudden, just got so busy. I'm running very behind. I'm supposed to be at my workout in 12 minutes in a town that's 30 minutes away. So I'm gonna be very late to that. Hopefully she'll still even see me. She might not even see me. God, yeah, I'm running so behind. After this, I have to go get my chiropractic adjustment, and then Karen and I are gonna go get scrubs because I haven't bought new scrubs since I started school. And I can wear whatever scrubs I want, so we're gonna get... Also, ignore the hair. I don't know what we're gonna do about this hair this afternoon because after the chiropractor, it's gonna look real weird. I'm just going out in public with my hair looking like this, but I'll figure it out. We're gonna go get me some new scrubs, and then I am going to work on the notes for the first draft of my book. I'm only waiting on 3 people to submit, and everyone else has already submitted their thoughts, so I'm going to start working on those edits today. And then Faithy is going to be in town, so that's nice. She texted me yesterday and said she's coming in, and I was like, okay. So she'll be in town. We'll get to do a lot of bookstore stuffs. Yeah, and then dinner with Leah on Sunday. So it's gonna be a very, very busy weekend, but we're gonna make do. But I'm about to be very late to my workout, so I gotta wrap this up. Okay, so I totally did not go over the TBR cards. We have the oldest and smallest book right here. It just happens to be the same book. So we got James and the Giant Peach. And then a book that's my favorite color. We have a pink book right here. So these will be what I'm reading. That worked out nicely. So we need to do a Books A Million haul. According to my debit card, I only spent $74. But let's see what I got here. What did I get? I've seen this book around and it looked interesting. It's like I see all my books and I'm like, this is what I want to read next, but you know how I be. I got Lisa Presley's autobiography. So Riley, if you're watching this, it's not for you, it's for me. Okay, when I got this book, I swear to God, the cashier's face just like dropped. It's Melania, America's Queen. I'm gonna get canceled so hard. This book I've seen everywhere and it looks so interesting. She goes into the attic and every day like a new husband comes out.
What the hell?
I know, it's like Tinder for addicts. This looked really good.
Ooh, looks spooky.
And then Poor Things the movie was so good that I had to get the book. So that is my haul. Karen need not know. Karen need not watch this video. Karen, sign off the video. So Booby and I are gonna go to the Benjamin Harrison house. I went there in like 2011. I haven't been there since, so this is gonna be super fun.
We tried axe throwing in the escape room, but they were like booked out till like later. Yeah.
We'll go to the Benjamin Harrison house. It'll be fun. I think there's a doll in one room, so.
Oh gosh.
Old Victorian children had dolls, okay?
When's this light gonna turn?
Girly, I don't know. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to film anything, but we'll have a good time. We're gonna close this video out by picking some more cards for my TBR for February. I very quickly went through the last ones I did. I did the oldest and smallest book, which was James and the Giant Peach, and that was a reread, so that was kind of quick to get through. And then I did the Next Best Fling, which was a romance, and it was the book that my favorite color was on the cover, was pink. So currently I'm reading The Bell Jar, and it is great, but it's a slower read. I'm about 40% into it, and it's great. This will be what I'm working on at work this week, but we got picks and bookies for February. Now, I know Faith and I talked about reading The Crash by Frida McFadden, and that is on Libby for me, so I'll be listening to it. So let's pick 5 books for this month. I'm a mood reader, so I might read some of them and not all of them, but we're gonna really try, okay? So we're just picking from the top here. Read a book by a woman author. Okay. That'll be very easy. A lot of women author books. Next one is read a most recent release. So like Middle of the Night by Riley Sager, perhaps. Oh. Or I can read the Melania biography. I might read the Melania biography. Read a book by a BIPOC, so what's that, like a person of color? But I'm sure I have some. A lot of my books come from Ink Drinkers Anonymous and Keely's person of color, so definitely have lots of books by authors who aren't white, so that should be pretty easy. 4, read a book from an author's backlist. I don't know what an author's backlist. What's a... You're literally there. We have to get the computer. What is a backlist? A publisher's list of older works still in print. I don't know what that means. So like books that aren't their most recent works. Okay, I mean, that's gonna be super easy to do. And then we pick one more. Read the longest book on my shelf. That might be the Karen Slaughter one. We're gonna reassess here. Hold on. So you got my picks, and then we're gonna pick the books, and I'll be right back. Okay, we figured it out. So for read a book by a woman author, I'm gonna do the three lives? Yeah, the 3 Lives of Kate K by Kate Fagan. This looks super interesting. It was on Book of the Month, but I just ended up getting it from the store because it was there and I didn't pick it for my Book of the Month, which I've been doing audiobooks for my Book of the Month, so I had 4 credits. So I have 4 books coming this month and I need to start reading these books, but woman author. Then we have most recent release. We're gonna read Melania's biography, which I'm super excited about. Oh, there's pictures. I'm gonna read this first, probably. I've been weirdly getting into biographies. I recently read Lisa Marie's biography. I feel like I read Reba's this year, I read this past year, and I read RuPaul's. I feel like I've read more though. I feel like I've read more. We Hear the Dead's not a biography, but it's like a fictionalistic retelling of real events, so I feel like that was a biography. Read a book from an author's backlist. Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I've had this for a few months now because one of my book YouTubers, Kalila D, I love her. She read it, she loved it, and I'm like, I should read Coraline because I've never seen the movie. And Neil Gaiman's not a new author, this is definitely an old book. So that's the plan, to read Coraline, which will probably be like the second one I read. Then we have read a book by a BIPOC author. We've got Things We Couldn't Say by Jake Halls. I can't remember if he's Black and Mexican. I'm not sure, but not white, so high hopes. I really hope I enjoy this. Like, I feel like because Keely's books are a hit or a miss because like we like a lot of different things, but a lot of thrillers and things she recommends I always love, but sometimes the just like regular like fiction ones we definitely have different tastes on, and like recently they've been misses, which is crazy because I've gotten so many of my favorite books from her. Like I love S.A. Cosby because of her. Trying to think. I got into Emily Henry because of her, so it's just like, oh, like, you know, every book's not gonna be a hit, but, and we have Read the Longest Book on Your Shelf, and we have Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter, which is a book Sarah gave me. I read The Word Molested, great. This will probably be the last one I read just because it is very daunting. It's like over 450 pages, but I'm very excited. So probably in my next vlog, we will be reading some of these, so. These are going to the bottom of the TBR carts. And yeah, again, I will link them in the description box so you guys can get your own TBR cards. I'm loving it. So that's this video. Peace. I don't have an outro.